Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at previous trade that we took here on the crude oil market. As you can see, we just have the bear price action, and if you guys want to know more about the Apazone's price action methodology, please feel free to check out our website. So let's go ahead here and get started. So first off, we have a 1 minute time frame, and you can kind of see that price has been moving in a downwards direction here over the past several hours, we'll just say, okay? And gave us a little bit of a pullback, and so we went ahead and got in off of that little pullback there with our number of contracts. And really, what we're looking for is a three target type of layout. As this trend is coming down here, we want to make sure that we're just doing our best to follow the trend. Okay, so we got in, and again, we're just looking for a quick 1-to-1 on our first target, and then we're looking at that pivot low, just following with what the market tells us is going on. Okay, so that is a really good place to be looking at a target. And as we are doing this particular trade setup, we just need to be patient and see if we can't get a first target, jump into this trend to the downside. Oh, and there it is for 7 ticks. I'm just looking for a real quick little 1-to-1 type of risk to reward. And as we are looking to get into the trend, we could look for the previous extreme for our next target, which if you read the Y value there, um, you can see how many ticks we're shooting for there. Now on this particular one, it's really close to 20. I like to take usually about 20 ticks for a target 2, and we'll see if that can't happen. Oh, there it is, and let's go ahead and change that around just a little bit. Okay, so we got a T1 and a T2. We're in the trend, and now we have a third target running. Okay, so again, if you guys aren't familiar with the Apazone's methodologies of buying and selling pullbacks in the direction of trend and why we really got into this position here, please feel free to check out our website. We have a wonderful price action school uh, as to why price is doing what it's doing, and really that's where this entry and this whole setup come from here. All right, so we're just looking for the pullback, and then for price to tell us that it's failing to do something, and then we get in on board, make sure that risk reward is okay for everything, and then we keep on running. And as you can see here, price just keeps on rolling down farther and farther. Let's go ahead and open this thing up here so that we can track price. And for the rest of the day, price continues to fall to the downside. Now, typically speaking, my third target, and that's really the home run target, okay? Letting your runners run. Third target, usually for crude, is right around 100 ticks, or I will use support and resistance and supply and demand right around the 100 tick area. So, able to lock in a little bit just above those pivots there, and I really want to see 100 ticks out of this particular trade. And so you have to decide whether or not you're going to run into the overnight session when you are on board with a good runner. Okay, so lo and behold, price does give us a little bit of a retracement, but it is still very firmly in the downwards direction. And you can see, like, if we move all the way down there, it got really close, but not close enough. And so the idea is just to really hold this thing overnight and get that 100 tick target, because it came so close, but you know it's you got to let those runners run. All right, so uh, needless to say, this one did work out, and you'll see here in just a second as the market closes and then opens back up. It actually gapped to the downside. Okay, so it gave us over our 100 ticks, and you can see that we got in at, or we got 112 overall. So if you add up all those targets there on the Y value, you got 7, 20, 112. So you're looking at like 140 ticks roughly. So that's a good take home out of a day trade. And yeah, you did have to hold the trade for a while, but it was definitely worth it. getting those immediate targets always helps out. Running with the trend, and that's what we're all about here, is understanding the price action, how to buy and sell pullbacks in the direction of trend. Please feel free to like and subscribe this to our YouTube channel, and we will see you in the next video.